has been a devastating earthquake there. We are now getting figures that say 900 people have been killed. That figure seems to be climbing by the minute, though. These are tremors that were felt in Kabul, the capital, all the way in Pakistan as well, and in India. The 6.1 quake struck overnight. Now, most of what we're hearing is from the Paktika province. That's where the confirmed deaths seem to have been. The extent of the damage clearly still emerging. But what we're getting is pictures like this one here. Mostly in these villages, it is mud-built homes. So they've collapsed because of the quake, and there are just local people, really, villagers and other rescuers arriving to try and get to people who are trapped right now. In remote areas, helicopters have been ferrying victims to hospitals as well, but there's not enough of them at the moment. A few, though, managing to get through. Let's hear now from Hekmatullah.
Has this report.
In remote eastern Afghanistan, there were chaotic scenes as the first military assistance arrived. Local people bringing forward the dead and injured, desperate for help. The quake with a magnitude of 6.1 struck in the middle of the night, as many were sleeping.
It was midnight when the quake struck. The kids and I screamed. One of our rooms was destroyed. Our neighbors all screamed too when we saw everyone's rooms.
With healthcare basic here at the best of times, makeshift field hospitals have been set up. In this part of Afghanistan, a lot of the houses are mud-built and were no match for the force of the quake.
In Gayan district, 1,800 homes have been destroyed. We don't know if there are still people in those homes, so we're desperately trying to work with local partners to get through that rubble and see if there are any survivors.
The Taliban is trying to coordinate an aid operation with the Red Crescent and has called for international help. But since the Islamist group took power last year, foreign assistance has dried up. And all this in a country already in the midst of a humanitarian catastrophe, ravaged by drought, famine and poverty. John Donnison, BBC News.